Hi dearest, so we're back again today on our Kate Middleton Brown Fascinator. Remember last week we did a part 1, so this week we're going to be concluding it. If you're just joining us, this is the Dvent craft and I take pleasure in showing you how to make lovely, gorgeous Fascinator designs, and sometimes I throw in some other crafts like turban, hand fans, shoe transformation and all those. But today we're on Kate Middleton Brown Fascinator. So last time we had already molded it and we had already done this strips, so I have sewn them already, and I'm actually sewed 2 pieces and then I turned one inside out like so. Keep watching and learning just in case you would still do this, but if you stay on you will find out what happened later. Also, you want to stay till the end of this video because we have a game challenge today, and also we'll be announcing the winner for last week's challenge. Keep watching and learning. Okay, next thing you want to do is you take your stiffener and you're going to be spreading it on the strips. Now you get to know whether we use 2 or 1, so keep watching and learning. Ensure you put the stiffener both on the front and the back of the strips, and once you're done you take them outside to dry, and while it's drying you can face the next challenge, which is bringing out the mold from the hat block. Remember, it didn't dry and we had to put it back out to continue drying. So now what you do first of all is you use your scissors and cut off the excess. Don't worry if you have to cut out some nylon, there's no problem about that. So you trim it as low as you can, but make sure you leave some parts as low as you can so you'll be able to take it off the hat block. So now I'm able to take it off the hat block like so. And the next thing I'm going to do is push up the parts that folded in while I was taking it in, shape it back, and take my bronze hat wire. Now if you haven't attended our free hat wire class, you might want to, so that you'll be able to know what type of hat wire to use for what type of occasion. We have it there and it's a free class, you're not paying anything. If you want to attend, just go to the description below and click on the Dvent Craft Academy reception, and there you can ask for the hat wire free class. Okay, so now we're pushing in the bronze hat wire in to take its shape. Once you've gotten the size of the hat wire you need to, and after you've placed it and it has overlapped, the next thing you want to do is take your my famous hat wire cutter and cut it. And now after we have cut it, now you need to put it back inside and get its proper shape. You know, the first time we put it in, what we're trying to do was get the measurement that we need to cut out. Now as you're putting it, you're bending it fascinator base to take the shape of the fascinator base. So that's what I'm doing, and when you bring it out now, you're going to make sure you leave it in that shape. Okay, so I've brought it out, and the next thing I'm going to do is to wrap it up with my thread. Now you can see that it has taken the shape of the teardrop, so I'm wrapping it up first of all with my thread to hold it together. Okay, that done, the next thing we're going to do is to wrap the hat wire with bias. Now I'm using the straight method and I'm not using the loop. I hope you know the straight and the loop. If you join the hat wire class, you get to know about the straight and the hoop wrapping. Keep watching and learning. Remember, we used 2 layers of the straw mat, and so it's a bit visible, so you want to cover your hat wire with bias. Aside it being visible, also the hot wire could rust and then it would stain your fascinator. Once done with that, you place the wrapped hot wire into your teardrop fascinator base. So you place them in position just the same way you brought it out. After that, the next thing you want to do is to close up the flaps, and in this case I'm making use of Ugu gum. Watching and learning. Oh, great news! Yeah, my birthday is coming up in 2 days time, and I'm actually giving out gifts to everyone that comes to the Dvent Craft Academy. What you need to do is you get to the Dvent Craft Academy reception, you go through our 15 classes that are available, and you tell us the price you want to pay for one class. Just you pick a class and tell us the price you can afford to pay for one class. So that's my gift to you. Now in closing it up, you make use of pegs also. So what I did was I put my Ugu gum all the way around, and then I started pegging from the first place I started, which would have started drying before the other part. Then I do it all the way around and leave it for a while. Then after a while, I take it off. I also still look at it, go through it to ensure no part opens up. Excuse me. If any part opens up, then I put glue there again and peg it till it's completely dry. After that's done, then the next thing you want to do is put your elastic band. Now this elastic band I measured 13 inches. Yours might not be 13 inches depending on how elastic the elastic band is. You could check it on your head, or the head of a dummy, or the head of the person you're making the fascinator for. So that's what I did, and after that I sewed it like so. Keep watching and learning. That's done. The next thing you want to do is to cover up the joining part with your bias, or you could make use of Peter Sham. If you followed me before my videos, you'll know that I have issues with Peter Sham. I would rather use bias because it tends to flow in the shape you take it because of the small width, but Peter Sham is quite wide, so I make use of that only when I'm covering the joining part, the crown and the base of a hat. But depending on what you can do, you can use. Yeah, that's one thing about our job or our work or our creativity. You can be creative and use what works with you or what you can get from around you. Okay, so our strip has dried and now it's a bit stiff, so you can use it and shape and form the design you want to. So I started forming it, and it was not just, I couldn't really remember how I saw it, so I got my phone out and I started following it. It took a lot of hoops, hips, hearts, oops, ass, and kept on redoing as you will see in the video, but finally I got it. Or what do you think? The outcome, finally, when you get to the end of the video, do let me know. What would you grade me from 1 to 10? Did it come out looking like it's Middleton'S own, or what do you think? So I finally saw that the one that was turned inside out didn't look good at all. It wasn't smooth, so I finally used the one that was not turned inside out. So a good thing that I had 2 strips, isn't it? If you enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to Dvent Craft, oh, please do so right now. You won't regret it. And because I skipped or forgot rather to put up a challenge for you on in the last week's video, I actually had to put it up in the Dvent Craft Academy. So one person came out the winner. So you see, that's the reason why you should be in the Dvent Craft Academy. There are so many things you would gain from there, and the winner is Pearl. Congratulations. Please do contact us in the Dvent Craft Academy reception for your gifts. Fascinator Class 2. So our game challenge for today is an easy one. What is the date that is so special that I've been talking about that made me to give you a gift today? And whoever gets it, you get to attend. And if you want to watch more celebrity Fascinator, please do check this next link. It is Kate Perry's Fascinator that I made